Hey there, everybody. ABC7's Jesse Kirsch hanging out on the eastern side of the Adler Planetarium. So, oh wow, and look at the moon. Okay, sorry, I just got caught way off guard here. So the moon is just popping up over the horizon right now. It still has that reddish hue. We saw all that coverage on Friday of the red moon, right, with the lunar eclipse. And I don't know if this is anywhere related, but that is a really cool looking moon that just popped up almost out of nowhere above the sky here. If you're anywhere near Lake Michigan right now, just stop what you're doing and look at this. We're watching a moonrise, and it is just rising above the clouds, and it has this unbelievable red glow. That caught me way off guard. I was not expecting that. We were about to talk about Mars, and we were about to talk about Jupiter and Saturn, and all these crowds out here, and everyone's getting a little something extra right now. This is pretty wild to look at. Just to give you some perspective, that's it. And then you can see people hanging out, looking at it. I really wish I had my camera right now, because wow, that is a good looking shot. And we're gonna run over real quick and make sure our photographer sees this, because I want him to know about this unbelievable image that we're looking at right now.
Yeah, I know.
So that's the moon, and we've got so much going on here right now. So just to show you the crowds here at the Adler Planetarium, there are hundreds, if not a couple thousand people at the Adler right now. And we're gonna actually possibly get a close-up look at the moon right now. So we got the Chicago Astronomical Society here, and we're gonna try to stick our camera up against the telescope and show you a tighter image of that.
Directly in the path of the telescope.
It's tight quarters over here, so we're gonna slide over and see if we can get a look.
Yeah, could you actually go on that side real quick?
So Charlie over here is adjusting the telescope. He had it pointing towards Saturn. It's gonna move over to Mars, which is hanging out over there. But right now we have right along the horizon a clear shot of the moon, and we've got a few folks here looking. Sir, can you describe for us what you're looking at in there?
It's stunning surface of the moon and that wonderful orange hue. Oh my God.
So do you know why this is? Is this an after effect from the eclipse?
So the reason this is happening is things that when you're looking along the horizon and you're looking at a celestial object along the horizon, it's forcing all of its light to go through a lot of atmosphere. When it's higher up at the zenith, at the top of the sky, straight up, it's going through a lot less atmosphere.
Glow.
Right, it's going through a lot less atmosphere than it is at the horizon.
So this is, it's not related to Mars at all?
No, not at all. What this is as the light goes through the atmosphere kind of acts like a lens, and it causes the light to kind of refract, and red is the longest wavelength, so that's the light and the color that you see.
Okay, so that's the easiest, basically that's the light that's easiest to come through at this.
Right, exactly.
So let's see if we can take a look here.
Of the moon?
Yeah, oh wow.
Oh my gosh.
Okay.
Where's your thing?
Yeah, we're just trying to keep it there. Nope, there we go. Okay. That's a live look at the moon right now, and you can see the craters and those
Are you broadcasting this right now?
Yep, this is live right now. Uh-oh, we're trying to get that image back. This is pretty wild. Is it gone? Yeah, he's got to move it. So we're gonna come over here, get a little bit out of the way, and just to see, we'll look on as she's taking a photo. You can see.
Just put your camera closer.
So that's the moon, but the main event that we're out here, although that's hard to top because it's right there. Are you sure that's not Mars? No, it's like, it's So Mars is just to the right and up, and you can still see it very brightly in the sky. This is the Mars Close Approach, about 36 million miles away from the Earth right now, and that's the closest it has been in 15 years. It won't get this close again for another 17 years, and it has brought hundreds of people out to the Adler Planetarium tonight, and we're still going. Another 45 minutes or so, the team from the Adler will be out here, a free viewing event, so if you're downtown right now, you'll have a chance to come see this for yourself. And the Mars Close Approach is going to continue. It's going to ripple out for a few more weeks, so you will have a chance still to see Mars. Look up to the southeast sky. So hang on, So after this photo, we're going to pop back in here and show you the moon. Let's see. Okay. We're just lining. Okay, there it is.
I've always loved it.
My 4-year-old grandson.
That's the moon. Look at that. That is the outer edge of the moon. It's like I'm putting a flashlight on it. That is pretty wild. Wow. I'm just gonna
a little bit. You could probably get the entire thing.
That's
Gotta
what
keep
I
it
was
steady with the
trying to
finger.
do. Oh my gosh.
That is remarkable to see. So I'm gonna pop my eye in here real quick because I hadn't looked at.
It's not round.
Oh yeah, that's because it's not full.
Wow. Oh, so we were looking at the whole moon even though it didn't look full. That makes sense. Wow. Okay,
It's
so
waning
to
already.
pop right there, you can see the bottom craters. Look at that. This is pretty remarkable to see. So I'm gonna step aside because we got a lot of people here who want to see this. But look at the craters. Look at the craters on the moon's surface. This is unbelievable to be seen. And again, we're looking at it right across the horizon, and it's right there. That's remarkable. So I'm gonna slide out of the way now because we got a lot of people here. But just to show you, this is the scene here on the back lawn of the Adler Planetarium right now. Hundreds of people lined up to get a look at Mars on its close approach to the Earth. There it is up in the distance. It is about 36 million miles away from the Earth right now, and that's the closest it's been in 15 years, since 2003. And Michelle Nichols, the Director of Public Observing from the Adler, who we're going to talk to on our Facebook page in a few minutes, she was telling me before, this is something that is very unique because at other times Mars is not looked at. It's too far away. It's not easy to observe. And so at times like this, when you have these close approaches, scientists are also looking at Mars, studying it, looking to see what they can make out, and especially right now when there are a lot of dust storms going on Mars, it's a chance to try to figure out why these dust storms occur. So that's Mars. There's the moon, and then if we move over here, let's see if I can pick it up on the phone. Okay, yep, there it is. That is Saturn, and the Astronomical Society showed me a minute ago the image they had of Saturn from a few weeks ago, and you could see the rings as I zoom back out. And then if we move even farther over, you can see up there, that is Jupiter. And they were able to show me a few of the moons as well. If you go to our Instagram page right now or our Snapchat page, I have that image of Jupiter up there. But again, if you're just joining us here on this YouTube Live, we are at the Adler Planetarium. This is just a portion line. I'm actually let's go for a little walk because I want you to see that this line wraps around the building. There are hundreds of people out here right now trying to get their look at the red planet on its close approach to the Earth. And I think actually we now have another telescope pointing toward Mars. Are you looking toward Mars yet?
Yeah.
He is. Okay, so what's it look like?
It's just a red blob. They had a dust storm on Mars about 10 days ago, and it covered up all the markers.
So, dust storms and all is still a much closer look than we get at any other time. And again, there's that moon, which is just really special to look at. And it's not every day, right? You're just outside when the moon is rising and it just popped up. So right now we're here with Joe, an astronomer who brought his telescope to the Adler. And by the way, we're live on one of our social pages right now for ABC. So we're gonna show everyone Mars. So here we go. See how it looks. Just give us a second to find our center here. There it is. That's Mars. Doesn't look that red. So that's Mars, the red planet, off in the distance. I'm just pop my eye in there real quick. There it is.
Looks red to your eye, doesn't it?
Yes, much redder to the eye and very bright. Thank you. So there you have it. That's Mars. And we've got people lining up to take a look. So what brought you out here tonight?
Mainly to see Mars, and then I saw this pretty moon.
Any particular fascination beforehand, or you just heard?
You know, no particular fascination besides the fact that the universe is really large, and I just like to learn as much as I can about it.
So just, you know, even without the telescope, just looking up, it looks like a plane, right? I mean, it looks like a plane flying in.
But then that just makes me think, like, when I'm driving, am I looking at a plane, or am I looking at Mars, or am I looking at Jupiter, or whatever? Yeah, it's pretty spectacular.
Sister, come and look at it now.
All right. So you can see lots of telescopes here tonight. A lot of people looking to see what's going on. So this is the scene here at the Adler Planetarium, and I'm just gonna hop around and we'll take a quick look down the walk here, and you can see that there are lots of people out here to see what's going. And you can see it's hard to see because it's dark out, but there is a long line of people wrapping its way around the planetarium to get a view. But in the meantime, they have that awesome moon. It's red glow hovering over Lake Michigan. Just a really stunning scene here. So I'm gonna hop on over to our Facebook page because we're gonna talk with Michelle Nichols from the Adler Planetarium. I'm gonna do a quick fire round with her. We're gonna talk Mars, we're gonna talk the moon, we're gonna talk Jupiter and Saturn and what it all means out there in the universe. Just a classic summer activity, stepping outside, looking up to the stars, and there's just so much out there tonight. We have Jupiter, Saturn, Mars, and an incredible glowing moon all in view from right here on the back steps of the Adler. Again, we're out here till 11 p.m., so plenty of time to come out here still if you're downtown. Take a look. Otherwise, hop on over to ABC7 Chicago's Facebook page. We're going to be chatting there momentarily. Thanks for watching here, everybody, and we'll just take one more walk down the lane here. Again, if you're just joining us, we're on the back steps of the Adler Planetarium, where hundreds of people have come to get a look at Mars. There it is in the night sky. That's Mars, the red planet. As close to Earth as it's been in 15 years, as close as it's going to be for the next 17 years. 36 million miles away. And that is what we call close for the fourth planet from the sun. It is also in what's called opposition right now, which means that it is on the sun is on one side. So if that's the sun and this is the Earth and that's Mars, that's what opposition is. And so that way at night, you're able to see it in the sky. Again, 36 million miles away, but it looks like you could reach out and grab it right now. And when we look through telescopes that are situated here on the lawn at the Adler, you see this crisp, bright disc. It does have a little bit of a reddish-orange hue to it. And there's also this incredible moon to look at right now. Just floating over Lake Michigan right now with a beautiful reflection coming all the way to the shore. And if we go farther over to the right, you'll see, I'm trying to find, oh, nope, that's an airplane. But right above it, that faint dot, that is Saturn with its rings. We're gonna try to get a look at that in a little bit. And then over here, we have Jupiter and a few of its moons. So a lot to see here at the Adler Planetarium tonight. Just a really fun evening unfolding here. And actually, you know what? I'm gonna come piggyback on one of our Channel 7 photographers who's got an awesome shot of the moon right now.
That's right.
It's really
It's hard to
cool.
see from there.
I know, it's like...
It looks better like with your naked eye, like through the actual...
Yeah, just step outside. If you're anywhere near home right now, take a look, because it is just hanging there right above the horizon. I feel like I could reach out and grab all this stuff tonight. It's unbelievable how all of these pieces of the universe are coming together right now. So again, come on out to the Adler. We're here for another 45 minutes or so. Totally free to enjoy this if you have the time. Otherwise, step outside and look to the southeast sky and you will see Mars right there. Pretty wild stuff to be watching unfold. So I'm going to step aside right now because we're going to go to our Facebook page, ABC7 Chicago's Facebook page. We're going to go live there and we'll check in with you later on. Thanks for tuning in, everybody.